Hello guys, today I'm doing a solo register Kolossium fight and I got a Sacrian and a Ripsa in my team. This is the final video that I'm going to be uploading of PvP before the update where the spells will change. We get a fight against a Zelaw, Echo Flip and Ripsa. So they have erosion, we do not. I'm still rank 2 on the world ladder for Kolossium, even though I lost a few fights. I could be rank 1, but unfortunately I got deranked to rank 2 because I lost a few fights. So we just jumped into the fight. It's a pretty large map, so they have erosion, they have heals, and they have a Zelaw to AP rape and teleport and swap, all that stuff. So they have very good map manipulation in this in a map like this. Licht-Berzerk, which is the Sacrio on our team, is actually a friend of mine. He has an IOP named Langstrumpf, who is he's in one of my previous Kolossium fights, which I uploaded. Okay, so basically, the Zelaw, I'm pretty sure, is trying to bring Licht-Berzerk over to isolate him from his team. Yeah, so that's what he did right there. So now I can't get him back because it's too far away. I think I'm going to prevent the Echo Flip from hitting him or putting erosion on him, so I'm going to use Gobble. I'm going to control it and make it invulnerable, and then I'm going to attract him into the wall so he can't kill it. He's also in gravity, so he can't summon a Chafer or a Kitten and Feline Spirit over it. So he's pretty much wasted a whole turn because he's locked by the Gobble. So now we're going to see what he does. I also decided to wear my AP loss resist trophy because we are fighting a Zelaw and a Ripsa. The Zelaw appears to be strength, so he doesn't AP rape, but we cannot be sure from the start of the fight, and especially because there's an Ripsa and the majority of Ripsa's AP rape. We're deciding to target the Echo Flip, I think, because the Echo Flip has pretty low resist compared to the others anyway. Licht-Berzerk, like, he's a really good player. He has high resistances and he knows the mechanics of the game as well as how characters act in PvP and stuff. I'm pretty sure I've seen his Sacria before because he's on the same server as me. He has very high damages when he's fully buffed, so we're going to try and make use of that this fight. The Ripsa is giving AP to the Echo because I think he believes the Echo is a higher damage dealer in this case. Yeah. The Ripsa is raping the Sacria's MP, so that's annoying. Our Ripsa seems to have pretty decent resistances, 33s and 43, etc. So it should be good. It's pretty decent at MP raping as well, which has got -2 off the Echo Flip. I'm not sure what element he is though, so we'll have to see. Oh, his intelligence. That's actually pretty weak damage, to be honest, but maybe he's a full AP reduction any or something, we don't know. One thing I've learned to do in Kolossium is that never judge someone like too quickly, because they might have a trick up their sleeves and do something that's actually very good. So yeah, never judge someone quickly, so I'm not going to judge the any yet. Okay, so the Zelaw seems to be agility and strength. He has a Heck Axe, which is a 4 AP axe. It's pretty good damage. He did like 800 and something on Licht-Berzerk, and Licht-Berzerk has 40% resistances. So what I'm going to do now is try and unbewitch any buffs that the Zelaw and Echo Flip have. And also, I'm gonna heal Licht-Berzerk as well, I think. Yeah. I know the Echo can dodge me because his agility from the looks of it, but The reason I ended my world there was so that he had to walk around in order to do stuff if he wanted to reach Licht-Berzerk. Guessing as a Cthulhu bot, yeah, he does. He decided to go for my dragon though, so yeah, that was actually a pretty bad move. There was no need to go for my dragon. It's not like it only does like 400 damage a hit anyway. He should have put erosion on someone, but he didn't. Yeah, so now we're just going to continue hitting the Echo Flip. He's running away so that he can't get hit by the Z-Law. Unless the Z-Law teleports, which is a wastage of AP anyway. I'm assuming the Annie is going to heal up the Echo Flip. Oh yeah, there we go, killing my dragon. Licht-Berzerk wants AP. I believe he's stronger when he has AP buff. Oh no, he's not stronger, but he can do more moves a turn, so I suppose that's good. Not sure what the point of that was, because there's really no point in giving in MP raping a Z-Lord. They can just teleport anyway. Okay, so it's shielding our sack. That's good. We're looking pretty good at the moment. We're mostly full health. Sack's shielded, so it's all right. We're gonna see what the Z-Lord does now. I think he's isolating the sack. Oh, actually, he might be going for the Z-Lord, but I'm not sure. I mean, going for our Annie. Yeah, but he ended his turn next to the Annie, so the Annie got healed anyways. That's alright. What does it mean? I don't understand why he points to the Z-Lord. Go all out. I think I'm going to do this instead. I need to lock the Echo Flip so he can't erode any of us. I'm not going to natural defense this time because I know he has a bow, so he probably has a long range damage shield, so that means his close range damage is weak. So he'll probably have to spend like 2 or 3 hits killing the Gorbel anyway, so it's alright. I'm not going to use natural defense. Because basically, in this fight, the reason why they are advantaged is because they have erosion and we do not. So, like, the fact that they have erosion, it's a severe advantage. Oh, okay, so he's a noob. He basically tried to Feline Spirit over the Chafer, but he's in gravity state from the Gorbel, so he couldn't. Okay, the Chafer's going for me. I don't mind though. I'd rather it hit me than our Annie. Yeah, his damage is pretty decent on a 32% as well. So that's pretty good. So now the Annie has to waste his turn trying to heal the Z-Law up rather than doing damage. So that's good. See, so in fights like this where we don't have erosion and we're versing pretty much an Anaripsa and 2 people that are good at sustaining, what you got to do is put pressure on them. What this means is hit them as much as possible to force the Anaripsa to heal rather than attacking us. And eventually, if we put too much pressure, he'll be forced to use Word of Recovery. By which the target will be unhittable for 3 turns. Okay, that's a bit weird. He has 96, Licht-Berzerk has 96 AP resist, and he rate 3 AP. Yeah, it is weird. I don't really know how. Okay, I'm not sure what he's doing. His release is not even level 6, it's retarded. He's killing the Synchro, okay. Well, 377 on puzzling word 0% resist is extremely bad. So he wasted his whole turn trying to kill the synchro, and now he's in a bad position where the bloody echo flip can hit him now. Zero just did like 2,000 damage on him, so that's pretty annoying. He's almost dead. Okay, he's trying to block me from healing, so I've got to do something to prevent our Annie from dying, because the Echo is next. I decided to release him so that I could get a line of sight, and then heal up the Annie. I wasn't sure what to do here, so I hesitated, and I think, yeah, I don't know. I fought for a second time, and I knew that I shouldn't have put a tofu because he could dodge the tofu anyway. The tofu is unlockable, I mean. And I ended in a retarded position where he can erosion us both, so that was pretty bad on my behalf. But I wasn't thinking. Sometimes in fights like this, you have to think fast, and I just didn't think of the right move to do. He's pretty bad because he only erosioned the Annie when he should have erosioned us both. So yeah. So I'm pretty sure Sakura is going to sacrifice him now because he is eroded. Yeah, I asked him to sacrifice. I'm guessing the Annie is gonna try and do some damage or something. But at the moment, it is looking pretty bad, to be honest, because this Annie is so weak and it's just such an easy target, pretty much. Yeah, so I'm actually pretty pissed off this Annie. Let's see. Like if we look at the overall picture of this fight, you can see that all of them are pretty much near max HP, and then we are pretty low HP. So yeah, his heals might be somewhere near decent, but his damage is really low. Yeah, 261 on 32% resist is just not enough. Yeah, it's retarded. Now he's gonna get unbewitched because Z-Laws can when they generate telefrags, they can unbewitch with loss of motivation. Yeah, so he basically just got -2 effect duration total. So now the Annie does no longer has sacrifice. It's my turn now, so I have to do something to save him. Yeah, it's pretty annoying, to be honest, because one thing I hate as an OSA is to constantly have to save people. I cannot AP this turn because I gotta save the Annie and unbewitch as well. Yeah, so like I was saying, one thing I hate as an OSA is having to save people because I know it's my job in a fight. However, people do things that can be prevented, but they don't think twice before they do it. Yeah, like as the OSA, I'm the one that should be targeted most in the fights because I'm the supporter. But it seems as though like my teammates are always the ones that are getting targeted, so I have to save them. It's pretty annoying because I'd rather spend my turns like summoning and buffing rather than having to save people by healing them. At this moment, I am pretty pissed because the Enripsa is just vulnerable as hell. Like, if you'd expect his damage to be that low, you'd expect his AP reduction to be at least like 100, or you'd expect him to have like 50% resist, but it's pretty bad. Yeah, so these Alsacria has a heal wand as well, just like me. So he's healing the Any. He also used punishment to apply gravity state. However, I don't think it was any point of doing that because the Zelo can just I think what's it called the symmetrical teleportation temporal dust. Yeah, temporal dust. If he uses temporal dust, then he can pretty much get himself out of the way. So there was really no point in gravitying. He seems to want AP a lot. I'm not sure why, but yeah. The end he's getting pretty pissed because the sack keeps asking for AP, but the sack is right. I do support him. He's a strong damage dealer. Yeah, he got pretty mad there as well. Like for example, if this was my Kolossium team, my IAP I would keep buffing my IAP with AP. Like if it runs out, I'd buff him immediately. But in a fight like this, I gotta save the Any instead, so it's kind of annoying. Yeah, we can't really do anything about that though. The Any's getting targeted like big time. So looking at the overall perspective of this fight, we can see that the Zelo is a low HP at the moment, so he may be forced. The Aggro Flip may be forced to luck him, which is beneficial for us. Yeah, he's going full damage and he's using counter for close combat. Close combat reflection of damage because that's what counter does. I put the Gorbel there, but I controlled it because it's probably not going to hit because the Echo has counter, and I need the Echo in gravity state, so that's why I controlled the Gorbel. Because it reflects some damage if it's close combat, so summons they tend not to hit when there's a target that has counter. Oh man, he used Clover and he's gonna heal his team. That is pretty annoying. They have double healer now. Yeah, that is pretty annoying. The fight is looking bad at the moment. Oh yeah, he used luck. The fact that he used luck is good because that means next turn we'll have a chance to kill him. But at the same time, our Any might be dead. So that is pretty bad. Yeah, he's not going to even bother using. He's not going to even bother healing our Any because of how bad our Any is. Yeah, so he's in peak form at the moment. He's doing extremely high damage on the Echo Flip. He's nearly dead. He's got like 2,000 HP left. Alright, the Any is pissed because because the sack didn't use sacrifice on him. However, it's cooldown, so the Any is a noob after all. This is why I rarely do solo colo, because there are noobs that are always in colo. Like, I just prefer to fight with my own team where I know everything. I can control the whole fight, and if I lose, there's no one to blame but myself. Yeah, so it's one of the disadvantages of doing solo colo register. Okay, I think the sack's dead now. Yeah, we can't do anything about that. Yeah, the sack is dead. It's 3v1 now. They're alive, and yeah, it's going to be close. I'm gonna swap the Gorbel and then respawn him. I'm also going to animal link so I can go gobble state. Dragon state. I'm gonna do some damage on the Echo Flip, and then yeah, I'm gonna revive the Sakri as well, so that the Sakri can hit. Because on the Echo Flip's turn, the Zelo is going to have double damage because of Echo Flip's luck. So I revived the Sakri so he can kill the Zelo. Yeah, the Echo Flip used Perception to heal, however, it's not going to make much of a difference. Oh, that is some pretty high damage, but then again, I got minus 30% resistance from Spiritual Leash, so it's expected that he does that much damage. He passed his turn with 4 AP, so that's lucky for us, I guess. Yeah, he's double damage from Echo Flip's luck, so that's why our Sack is doing so much damage. He summons a sword there, hoping that it'll go behind and lock the Annie. Oh, but it doesn't, so that is quite annoying. I think it's gonna go full damage on me now because if I die, then the Sakria dies pretty much. So I've got to survive this turn so that I can get healed or sacrificed by our Sakria. Oh, that is pretty strong. Oh, that's a new weapon that does water and fire damage at the same time. Alright, so I have to survive off the Echo this turn, so I decided to high energy shot and sacrificial fire so that myself and the Sakura get some HP from that. I also control the Tofu and I summon a dragon so that I can unbewitch the vitality buff of the Echo Flip because he used it last turn. And I'm also going to end in a convenient position so that the Tofu can swap my dragon and push the Echo Flip away so that the Echo Flip cannot hit my Osa. The Echo Flip cannot use luck because it's on cooldown. He can't use vitality either because, repercussion because he used it last turn. So he has no way to save himself this turn unless he runs away. He decided to hit my Tofu to gain some health. I was also seeing health of my dragon. So yeah. Next turn it should be unhealable state because of the Clover. So I told him to wait for next turn to kill the Echo, but he says he can kill the Echo now, so he might as well go for it. The faster we kill him, the more chance we have of winning. That is insane damage. So Intelligent Sakura is a pretty nice damage. However, the spell, it does damage to yourself, so it can be a bit of a disadvantage if you're eroded or something, or you're low health. If you attack, then you're gonna do damage to yourself. I think he's still gonna go for me though. He's going for me because he knows that if I die, then the Sakura will die as well. His damage is decent, I suppose, but that's because he's double element. Yeah, so the rest of the fight is pretty much protecting each other and killing. It's pretty nice. Yeah, so yeah, like Sakura can sacrifice me. He can heal me with his heal wand as well, Brutatax wand. I have a Brutatax wand as well, so the Sakura is low health and I can heal. Yeah, he heals pretty nicely, so it's good. So yeah, so we pretty much got this from here. Yeah, so like I said, this coming Tuesday is the update for 2.45, where there's going to be new spells, spell variants, and Osa might change. It might get weaker, it might get stronger. I'm not sure, but to be honest, I love the Osa right now. It's very nice. It can do so much. that helps his team in PvP. It's very useful. I've won many fights because I was an Osa. If let's say I had like a Enutroph or an Enaripsa instead of my Osa that was in the fight, we would have lost for sure. Yeah, so like I said, Osas are very nice. They can do so much in a fight, and I love my Osa right now. I've been playing Osa since 2009, so I'm hoping that they don't stuff up the Osa class in any way, because it'll be very sad if I had to change class. Yeah, so one last time, this is my final Kolossium video before the update. I might do more videos after the update, but I'm not sure. I'm taking a small break on maging because I've been maging for like the past week or so. So yeah, you guys that are doing Kolossium, I wish you well, and I hope to see you at the next video. Thank you.